Hey friends, we're in the energy of a gorgeous new moon in Cancer. It's conjunct Jupiter. It's also got a lot going on. This is a powerful moon for manifestation when you are willing to meet the places you've given away your power, connect with your physical body, and meet whatever has been going on for you for like the last few weeks that feels like Saturn and Neptunian themes. I'll tell you more about what this means. Welcome to this new moon video. It is Wednesday in my time zone as I'm recording this, and we had the new moon hit very early this morning in my time. Because it hit in a very early degree of Cancer, 4 degrees, we're going to be in the energy of this new moon for a couple of days. The moon is going to move out of Cancer in like the wee hours of Friday morning in the Western hemispheres. So everything that I'm talking about here, we are really marinating in this and in this beautiful energy for a couple of days. And it's beautiful. Again, it's also powerful and deep. It's not, well, let's just dive into it. Let's get into what's going on. Jupiter is our expansion and abundance. It's the principle of bringing all of the beautifulness of being in a body, being here on the planet, having a new moon in the nurturing, deep self-care sign of Cancer that is conjunct Jupiter is a beautiful setup for deep, beautiful, juicy, loving connection to yourself and to all you're creating. All that said, we are in a lot of intensity in the world right now, and all of this is reflected in the astrology as well. And what this new moon is asking of you is not to bypass anything that's going on, not to ignore it, not to disconnect, and to go deeper into all of the energy that is happening, that's so alive and so potent on the planet right now as your path to creation. So what does this mean? Let's spell it out through astrology language. There is, first of all, an inconjunct to Pluto with this new moon. So hold everything that I said about the beautifulness, the depth, the yumminess, the deep connection to your emotions and your feelings in a beautiful way. All of that's true. And also this moon is inconjuncting Pluto. Pluto is your power. Pluto also represents the principle of death and rebirth. And when the new moon, this moment of setting intentions, meets in this angle of the inconjunct, it's like, oh, something is just kind of like meeting up in a way that needs your attention, and you're being asked to make a new choice, a more powerful choice, a more true to you connected choice. So as you are setting your intentions for this new moon, notice and feel for that place where you might be giving away your power. You might be projecting power outside of yourself, and notice where you need to call that back. So I'll invite you to breathe into that right now if that resonates, and let yourself land in a new intention and connection to connect to your own creative power, and to experience and allow the universe to show you in this upcoming lunar cycle how powerful you truly are. This is going to be especially important because Uranus is moving into Gemini. That's another whole topic. We'll do another video on that one later. But this lunar cycle is going to be a biggie, and it's going to be active, and there are going to be unexpected changes going on. Ground in now to your creative power, to who you are, to what you are manifesting, and notice where you're giving that away. Notice where you are not quite wanting to believe or ready to believe that you can create what you're here to do. Whether it is an old belief, an old feeling pattern, see if you can tune into right now to anything that kind of gets in the way or like bubbles up when you set the intention for what you know you actually are meant to create right now. Take a second, just notice and feel for what bubbles up or where it feels like the glitch is, or the uncertainty or the disbelief. I want to invite you to hold that with love right now. And noticing and connecting in awareness is the first step in allowing your true creative power to come through and meet that place. So breathing into and noticing anywhere that's arising right now. And we'll just take a breath into that together. Allowing yourself to sink deeper into your seat, into your belly, into that nurturing space where you are connected to this earth, to nature, to all the love that fuels you. And notice your true power in this moment. So holding that, I'm going to go through two more important things about this new moon. It is also in a sextile with Mars. This is a powerful activating aspect because Mars rules your physical body, your drive, your ambition, and the way you actually physically create and manifest in the world. So I'm going to ask you in this moment, what are your action steps for moving your intention forward? And noticing that you can hold with love still all the places that might bubble up that feel uncertain. What is your next action step? Let just one or two land in your awareness, and let one of them be something you can do today, can put into action right now. What is the new action that arises out of the new choice to truly believe, to land in the creative power that you are, even when there are old thoughts and feelings going on? Those old thoughts and feelings don't have to stop you. So notice the truth beyond the thoughts and feelings, and notice what is the one new action step that you can take today, tomorrow, to begin to activate this power. And with this new moon, you activate it through action. You activate it through taking that next step. This moon is also in a square to both Saturn and Neptune. So here is where, if you might be like hearing this about a beautiful manifesting full moon and feeling like, okay, but things have felt either slow or stalled, or maybe cloudy or unclear, or some mix of slow, stalled, cloudy, unclear, anything in that ballpark. We've had an interesting aspect going on for, you would have been feeling it for like the past few weeks, but we're going to be hanging in this energy for quite a bit of this year. There is a meetup between Saturn and Neptune. So what is this? Saturn represents the principle of slow and steady diligence, of deep lessons, of showing up consistently and lovingly and diligently and doing what you know you need to do, what you're called to do, what you're here to do, doing it before you see the results, showing up like the farmer tending the field. All of that is the Saturn principle. And it's meeting up with Neptune. And Neptune is your spiritual connection, but the shadow side of Neptune can be cloudiness when things aren't fully connected. There can be a bit of a disconnection from what is happening here and now if you're not grounded in your body. So this meeting of Saturn and Neptune is ultimately very, very beneficial, but it may be bringing you into contact with any places where it's like the true power of your spiritual connection wants to land. And where are you being invited to show up more fully, more lovingly, more grounded with yourself? Think about groundedness and spiritual connection meeting up. But in that process, we're also being shown anywhere that might be a little bit out of alignment with these two aspects of yourself. The part of you that can connect to the pure creative energy that you are, and the part of you that shows up and actually physically builds in the world. We're being shown where that meetup may not be like fully clicking yet. And this is such a gift. But it may feel like a challenge in the moment because you're meeting those places where things might have been disconnected, where you might have been on the Neptune side, either like spacing out a bit, disconnecting from reality, maybe a little bit of burying your head in the sand, anything in that realm, or where on the Saturn side, you might have been falling into like a heaviness, a drudgery feeling, not being able to see like the light at the end of the tunnel, kind of an experience. Can you see how these two coming together is actually a beautiful fusion of all that you are? But it's like that meeting of the being a divine being in a physical body. It's such a powerful, like, coming into place of that. So whatever you're experiencing around this that's feeling challenging, that's feeling like either things are going too slow, I'm not seeing it yet, why isn't it here, is it even real, whatever the story like that might be, I'm going to invite you to drop in and notice that. Pause and connect a hand to your chest if you like, a hand to your belly if you choose. Breathe with me here. And I'm going to invite you to take a few easy deep breaths, breathing in that energy that you are, that is connected to all that you are, and breathing it through your body into this moment here while you're watching. In 2025, while the world is going bananas, and let yourself land in this moment. Let yourself feel yourself here. And if you want to gently hum or tone with me, I'm going to take just a moment and just guide you through a brief sound practice. So you can just breathe in on a deep in-breath, and as you breathe out, make some sound. And pause and feel the vibrations resonating through your body. That sound is your connection to your frequency, to that power of you. And just feel that landing and rippling through your body now. And allow your body to take an easy, deep cleansing breath. And if you'd like, you can close your eyes for a moment. Drop into your heart, drop into your belly, to your emotional core. And you can simply feel the energy of being here in this moment. Or if you'd like, you can invite a mantra for yourself to land now. And I'll invite you to speak that aloud in this moment if you choose. And feel the effects of that land into your body. Breathing that in, feeling yourself here, feeling yourself alive in this moment on the planet, in whatever state and emotional timber your body is in right now. Let yourself have that, let yourself own that, and let yourself own the gift and the magic that is in that energy that you're bringing and that you're activating through this new moon. Sealing that with another deep breath together, and I'm sending you so much love through this lunar cycle. Please like, subscribe, stay in touch if this has been helpful. We will talk about Uranus moving into Gemini very soon. That's going to be fascinating changes for the planet and fascinating changes that you came at this time to be a part of. So I'm sending you so much love. Take good care.